Jackson Radio Show.
Officials are expressing outrage following what many in the international community are calling the brutal and unjustified use of Hillary Clinton against their nation. Secretary of State Clinton hit Islamabad at approximately 9 a.m. yesterday as most civilians were starting their workday or attending morning prayers. Just hours after Clinton arrived, the UN released a statement condemning the United States, saying, quote, under no circumstances is there ever a justification for the preemptive deployment of Hillary Clinton anywhere by any country. Joining us now is Pakistan's ambassador to the United States, Hassam Amdiri. Thank you for being here, Mr. Ambassador. Preliminary figures we have here showing over 500 civilians suffered the full force of Mrs. Clinton, and over 1,000 more may have suffered some exposure to her inflexible hair and pseudo-folksy hand gestures.
It's horrible. Innocent women and even children had to endure her stiffly rehearsed stories about farmers she met who inspired her. She was even sent into a hospital.
That's awful.
Mr. Obama clearly regards our people as beneath human dignity to have unleashed such a woman upon us.
The Red Cross has set up camps just across the Afghan border for the tens of thousands of refugees who fled their homes to avoid Mrs. Clinton.
They
Is
were
that
the
right?
lucky ones. Many more were trapped inside the Clintonized area and could not escape her clumsy attempts to relate to them.
So people were caught completely unaware.
I'm afraid so. The Hillary Clinton warning sirens sounded just a few minutes before she hit. It was too late for most people. They had to endure her cacophonous fake laughter.
The facts are the facts.
Oh, what a revelation the left is going to get in 2018 when the truth comes out about the Democrats. See, the one thing we don't have to worry about, conservatives, is learning the truth about Donald Trump. We know it. Yeah. Oh, Kevin, he's messed around with prostitutes and this, that, and the other. You know what? At the end of the day, I don't even care. Does it matter? Look, this is a billionaire who's, for all I don't know what people do when they get that kind of money. You may lose your mind. But I believe that Donald Trump would probably have this is just my bet. He'd say, I don't care. Yeah, I dated a prostitute once. Tito Ortiz of the UFC, his girlfriend, or maybe his wife now, is a porn star. Somebody marries these people. And there may have been a time when I was a bit more sanctimonious where I would be like, oh my goodness. Look, God redeems us all. You may look at your little peccadillos and go, well, I don't do things like that. Well, you know what? In God's eyes, there's no difference between the person that's, a porn star and a person that's a liar. There's no difference. We are all unworthy. So I don't even worry about it. I'm not worried about that with Trump. We know a lot about Donald Trump, but let me tell you, the left is getting a rude awakening, and it is really bothering people. Not only did they get a rude awakening about Barack Obama because of his record, after his first term, if I don't have the budget balance, knock down this much by that time, then, it's all game over. It's all over. And then, so they had his track record after his first 4 years, and they go, he just needs more time, man. Give the man more time. So we did, and it got worse. He sucked. So they got his actual record. Forget what you don't know about the clown. Now you know stuff. So they're reeling from that. Then they find out he cheated, and he tried to get the most crooked person on the planet, the most secret person you could ever meet, Hillary Clinton, into the White House. He conspired. And then not only that, he poisoned everything around him. Hey, James Comey, you'll help out Mueller. Will you help out McCabe? Will you help out Page Strzok? Hey, keep me informed, guys. I want to know what's happening. So he does all of this in order to keep one white dude out. Why? Because he's two reasons. One, he hates conservatives and Republicans. And two, he ends up hating Trump because Trump has the nerve to call him out. To say, look at this guy's record. Are you kidding me? I look forward to following him. I don't even have to know how to do this job, and I can do it better than him. I can do this job in my sleep. I can do this job so much better than him, you won't even remember his name. Trump just went to town on him. Everybody else, hands off. He's the cool black dude. Nobody can say anything. And Trump said, bring me the next Negro. Maxine, I don't care. He just started beating the people, punches, slugging it out, telling people, let's go for it. So This is a guy who didn't follow convention, who didn't play the Romney game of, I'll be Mr. Cool and calm and I'll act like this, that, and the other, and I'll get elected. Romney should have beaten Obama. He could have just said, all I'm going to do in this debate, I would have had some fun. I would have said, here's what I'm going to do in this debate. I'm only going to quote you back what Barack Obama said. No matter what question he asked me, I've got him categorized. So I'm just going to find the category and I'm going to quote back his own words to him from his first 4 years as president. And then you let me know how well I do. That's how I would have debated Barack Obama. Obamacare. Oh, hey, I've got a good one for you there. If you like your plan, you can keep your plan. Period. If you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor. Period. Closing Gitmo. I will close Gitmo, blah, 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 blah. Boom. And I'd go on. Like I said, just policy after policy. Can't get a website to work, for goodness sake. That's what I would have done. So Barack Obama's mad. You got Hillary Clinton crooked. He's completely told us, and when he gets to Washington, he's going to be the paragon of virtue. He's going to explain everything. It's going to be exposed. He's going to be transparent. It's going to be on the internet and all this. And I would go through, like I said, if I was debating him, I would just have everything that he said. I'd have all the quotes. Oh, I have 2 minutes. Great. Here's my quote. Here's an article that he did here. I would have it tabbed and indexed. And they would go, that's a very unusual way to debate, Mr. Kevin Jackson of the Kevin Jackson Radio Show. By the way, I'd give my phone number out too, 844-551-8255. And I would say, yeah, it is. You know what's interesting about this debate? What you learn is how duplicitous this clown is. Why do I need to debate this clown? You don't even need to know what my stances are. What you need to know is he is a liar. He's a liar that keeps secrets. He's a liar that doesn't want you to know who he is. We have spent, if this is me with Romney, we've spent 4 years trying to get to know this man. Why? Because you should know who the person is that's leading your nation. And let me tell you what he's done. He won't, forget his birth certificate. I don't care where he's born. His mom's American. So for all intents and purposes, I wipe my hands of that. But here's what I don't wipe my hands of. I don't wipe my hands of you leftists claiming that he's the smartest man in the world, smartest person to ever be the president, and the smartest person who has been wants to be that you claim is president won't show us his grades. That's what I'm curious about. Now, it may seem like a little thing to you, but I happen to have brought my grades with me. Here's my transcript from high school. Here's my transcript from where I went to college. And oh, by the way, here's my track record running Bain, one of the most successful financial companies in the world. And did I mention I gave away my trust fund and I rebuilt my wealth to the tune of $250 million through hard work ethic, and I didn't rely on anybody. Now, he's going to tell you that I did that because I have some sort of privilege, but I gave up my privilege and then I rebuilt. Now, that's what America will allow you to do. I would have just destroyed this clown. But what do? What does Romney do? First debate, did a good job. Second debate, because he didn't want to attack. And you know what Trump said? I'll attack him. And that riled up Obama to such a degree he couldn't believe. How dare you? Because now he's in his last term. And he's like, I've got it together now. I don't have to worry about trying to get reelected. I don't have to worry about anybody talking about me, even though I've lost over 1,000 offices for Democrats. They got nothing to say. I've even put it on them. They lost because they didn't believe in me enough. Believe it or not, that's what Obama said. You didn't follow me closely enough. You didn't buy into the thing. If you had, you wouldn't have lost. All these people would be okay. Yeah, 1,000+ seats that he lost. That's his excuse. He's cloaked in secrecy. And he's mad when people try to explain who he is. How dare you try to tell people who I am? It's like that guy that does something sneaky behind your back and you go, man, what are you doing? What are you doing rifling through my drawer? Were you trying to steal something? Like you catch him at a friend's house and he's rifling, he's going through the jewelry box. And you're like, what are you doing? And you better not tell anybody. Then you go tell people and he's mad at you. He's mad at you because you dare catch him in the act. And now you've got something over him. See, and he doesn't want it to get out. That's Barack Obama. He's rifling through his friend's jewelry. He's going to steal that one thing, just almost like a serial killer. It says, I'm going to take that one little thing that you're going to miss at some point, not right away, but that's going to be my little treasure. And I'll steal something from everybody I meet. And you know it. You happen to catch him every single time. And he's like, what is the deal? You're uncanny at catching me. And Trump was uncanny at catching it. And it ain't over because he's caught him big time now. But I want to go back to why Obama is so secretive here in a bit.
Kevin Jackson on the Black Sphere Radio Network.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177, or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.